All right, ladies and gentlemen, while I'm on the way to the slave ship, I figured I'd rap to y'all a bit about some boxing talk. Right? Now, let me wipe y'all off. Let me write the code. There we go. It's a little bit better. So, Tyson Fury is saying that he's not fighting in December after making all that hoopla about fighting Usyk in December and how Usyk ain't got no choice and how Usyk better take the fight or he's going to move on. Takes the fight. And that's, you know what? And if they both signed a contract, you know what I'm saying? They both signed that fucking contract. Did he sign, like, because I'm getting all this from Tay Jones, some of this stuff. So, keep it real with y'all. If that dude signed that contract with Saudi Arabia, and it didn't have, and all that shit, and he chooses to get in the ring with somebody, boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. It might be a case of the rabbit having the gun finally. It might be the case of Tyson Fury ain't having no choice. But also, it's like we all knew that this motherfucker's a liar anyways. And that December date that he was doing, that he was over there trying to strong arm Usyk with, was all just fucking some weird ass tactics that they like pulling. They like bullying people. They like making sure that everything within the fight, like that has surrounding the fight, is in their favor. We've seen them multiple times with other fighters on how they treat them. All the way down with fucking with Dillian White with the hotel accommodations and other people. So all that shit was just a whole bunch of mouth jaw jabbing. Tyson Fury's gonna have to figure out what he's gonna do with that December date. I don't know how their paperwork is looking, but their paperwork, he might have to take it. And I wonder if Usyk is pushing for it. I wonder if Usyk is out there like, nah, come on, boy, come on now. I thought I heard something, but I can't remember if I saw it or not. And you know what I'm saying? It's just thing after thing with this guy to show everybody that he's a liar and nobody wants to listen. That's all they do is talk. Him, and now look at John Fury over there trying to get this KSI guy to pay him $200,000, almost $250,000, because of some bet that they made. Huh. If it is true that KSI made that bet, why does KSI have to pay somebody? Why should KSI pay somebody who's not a man of their word anyways? Didn't John Fury shake somebody's hand on live TV and said that they would put something in the contract and they never did? And John Fury said that he's putting the Fury clan name on it, and they didn't. And then John Fury tries to come out there and get money from the guy. See, John Fury ain't a man of his word. He's never been a man of his word. It's just all a clown show. That's not the real John Fury y'all see on fucking film. And these press conferences and shit like that, that's not the real John Fury. That's the cameras and that's the light. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. They keep having the guy show up, right? After all these times of him making these outbursts and shit like that, they keep having him show up. So that's what they want, right? That's what they want. They want him to make a fool. They thinking that this shit is bringing more views and more traction to the press conferences. It's bringing more light to the goddamn fight, but it's not. Over there punching goddamn plexiglass. Look at it. They put plexiglass in between motherfuckers. All that shit's for a show. Tommy Fury ain't gonna bust no fucking grape. John Fury is not gonna bust a grape. That fat ass Fury, his brother, Tyson Fury's brother ain't gonna bust a grape. All the Furies ain't the only person that's gonna bust a grape in the Fury clan that I know of is Peter Fury. All of them other motherfucking Furies are just fairies. That's all he is. Tommy Fury's like, oh, I'm done with the crossover fights. Nah, he ain't done. He ain't done. What he should have been trying to do is get rounds under his belt with actual real fighters. What he should have been doing is taking boxing serious and get away from them fucking clowns and learn something. Ain't nothing good for Tommy Fury is gonna come from the Gypsy Queen camps. Ain't nothing gonna come from that shit. You need to get away from them motherfuckers. If you want to learn something, if you want to get better, it's not with them. It's not with them. Because the only thing they care about is that dude's muscles. Thanks for the like. And the two of you guys out there, thanks for showing up. That's the only thing he care about is muscles. No technique. Fucking looking bad against a fucking basically you should say a nobody, because motherfucker is not a boxer. They're all clowns. Then I hear people talking about Tyson Fury's gloves and how tight they was. One of them still looked a little bit loose around the thing, but I didn't see that flicking jab. What happened to what happened to that? What happened to that? And what happened to that palm into the face? What happened to that? Man, you know somebody told him. It ain't got to be on camera. It ain't got to be known. But I'm assuming somebody told him. None of that fucking funny business here, bruh. And like I said in my other video, the dude blatantly fucking elbowed Francis Ngannou upside his fucking head. Blatant. He didn't look like he was throwing a punch. He didn't wind up like he was throwing a punch. He winded up looking like he's throwing an elbow, and he lands an elbow. He had in his head to get that motherfucker up off me. And it's just the instinct. Instinct kicked in, which is the cheat, and that motherfucker elbowed the fuck out of him. I hear people out there saying that it looked like he was throwing a punch first. That motherfucker was not throwing a punch. And the Triple BOC and WBC is not going to do shit about it. He could have seriously for his whole, he could have cracked that dude's orbital bone and have him around here looking like what's his name? That dude. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. Long as Tyson Fury won and is something. The only people that said something was the commentators, and they kept it pushing. And yeah, that shit was pretty funny watching those commentators though. That shit was pretty funny watching them commentators, because the reason why I think it was pretty funny is because of A lot of people didn't see this coming, right? A lot of people didn't see this shit coming. You know, understandable, right? Yeah. She tried to get me, but as soon as I came up in there, man, that sun beamed all in my eyes. That shit fucking hurt. It's too early. She was like, I know it's not that bright outside. I was like, hell yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. That little fine ass. Yeah. So, they ain't gonna do shit about it. You know what I'm saying? They don't bring up the dude's past. He is, and I like how people are starting to correct his ass. Even though we was already doing this. We already told folks, man, this dude is not no Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? This dude is not that. You know what I'm saying? If anything, he's his fucking daddy. A loser. You know? I told folks this dude is not all that. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, who that? Handouts. I sound like a hater. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, I'm gonna give you a little bit of hater rate then. I'm gonna show you how a hater do it. Right? So they don't bring up none of this dude's past, but they bring up everybody else's past. They bring up all these other boxers run-ins with the law, drunk driving, beating their wife, girlfriends, fight at gas stations, all kind of shit. I ain't never once called a dude a king. I ain't never once called a dude a king. Whatever, dude. And if you ever actually been paying attention to my channel, you wouldn't be saying that. But anyways, back to me being the Tyson Fury hater. He should have a no contest on his record. Nobody brings up that every time that he negotiates with somebody, that they fall through. This guy mysteriously pops up when other heavyweight boxers have something going on. You know what I'm saying? Because the only reason why he took the Francis Ngannou fight is because of, in my humble opinion, is because of Wilder and AJ. He would have never took that fight if they would have never been talking about that shit. Monkey see, monkey do. And it just happened again. Wilder started talking about somebody asked Wilder about Ngannou. He said he'd take the fight. And then here we go. Edward Hearn talking about a fight in Africa. I was talking about a fight with Wilder and AJ in Africa years ago. If you look at my channel, I talked about that shit years ago, right? And people are now just bringing that up. Wilder talks about having a fight in Africa. Now Hearn talking about having a fight in Africa. You know what I'm saying? It's monkey see, monkey do. I'm a Fury hater, but Tyson Fury always has weird ass shit going on that surrounds him. I'm a hater. I'm a hater. He the dude that's eating bull dick and onions. And blaming that on the Nagilone. I'm not the one. I'm not UCAD. UCAD is the one that ruled that his fight with Christian Hammer was supposed to be is subsequently a no decision, a no contest. Sorry, I'm not UCAD. I didn't make that ruling. I didn't make the ruling to give that guy a retroactive ban from boxing. I didn't make that ruling. I didn't tell the guy the fight Derek Chisora and Dillian White. I didn't make that decision. I didn't make the decision for the guy to get in the ring with a funny ass looking glove. I didn't make that decision. I didn't make that decision to do cocaine. I didn't make that decision to almost squander my profession because of drugs and alcohol. I didn't make excuses for mental health on why I'm in the predicament I am. I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't choose to fight Francis Ngannou and look like a fool. I didn't do that. I didn't choose to get in the ring to get y'all over there think that this guy Tyson Fury trains properly every fucking camp. He don't. Ben Davison told y'all. I'm not Ben Davison. Ben Davison is the one that said that Tyson Fury shows up when he wants to. Ben Davison is the one that said, since Tyson Fury was doing that, I'm just going to have to go out here and take care of the fighters that are committed. I didn't make those decisions. I didn't do this. I didn't try to run from Deontay Wilder and try to blame it on everybody else. I didn't do this. I didn't try to run from Alexander Usyk and blame it on Alexander Usyk. I didn't do that. I didn't run from Anthony Joshua twice. I didn't do that. But I'm a hater. I didn't do that. I'm capping at what? Handout said Klitschko was undefeated for 10 years. The unified champion Fury smoked him. Wilder has the 5th most heavyweight. Whatever, dude. Handouts. Guess who's a cap? What's a cap? You know what's a cap? Father Time is undefeated, and everybody knew that Klitschko wasn't. Hello. Handouts. I told people Fury could beat Wilder, and I told people Wilder would lose if Wilder don't get lighter on his feet. That's what I told folks. I said Wilder would lose if he doesn't get lighter on his feet. So what are you talking about? I'm getting over the Wilder loss. So you that's what's wrong with people. They come on people's channels with assumptions. Not facts. And then they talk and they run their mouth and they find out that that's not actually what the dude has been saying. You write all these caps, but you ain't got nothing to say when I say what you mean, what I'm capping. Because everything that I said is on wax. Everything that I said is live live and in color. Everything that I said. Nobody can nobody, when I'm saying what I've said, nobody can refute it. What I just said about Fury is undisputed. It's undisputed. Facts are undisputed. Opinions are not. The underrated, what's happening, brother? I don't know. I gotta go to work, man. I gotta go to work. My bad, underrated, but I gotta get up in here. All right, y'all. Peace.